Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Tessie. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all, depending on where you are watching from. Hope you all are doing well, and thank you so much for stopping by. So my people, when we think we've seen it all in this country, the APC, they will tell us that there are more to see. Some time ago, it was reported that some people were writing judgment for the judiciary. Some people thought it was a joke. Now, like you all know, this morning, the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal released the date of the judgment that we all have been waiting for. Few hours after that, some APC members released what they said it will be the judgment of the Election Petition Tribunal on the 6th of September. They clearly stated it that this will be the judgment, and I'm gonna read it out for you guys. This particular judgment is coming from a Twitter account of APC member. You can see it. You can see it here. You can also go there. You will see it. Before I read out this for you guys, please, I want to beg you all to please help me by liking this video. Also share with others so that YouTube and Facebook can recommend it to more people. So it says, Tinubu got 25% in 30 out of 36 states and FCT. Atiku got 25% in 21 out of the 36 states and FCT. Peter Obi got 25% in 16 out of the 36 states and FCT. Nigeria has 37 subnational entities, 36 states and FCT. Ole P. Bat, which is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, met the constitutional requirement, 24 out of 36 states and FCT, and having scored the highest number of genuine votes casted, was declared winner and returned elected by the constitutional body, aka INEC. This will be the judgment at the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal on the 6th of September. So this judgment is coming from honorable, let me use the word, honorable APC member. Now, Nigerians are not finding this funny because some people are saying, okay, you people already have the judgment, and I'm going to take some reactions from Nigerians. Someone here says, oh, you have already seen the judgment. Now we know. And someone here says the constitution is clear and unambiguous. It is listed 36 states, including Abuja. The section 290 that says, for the purpose of interpreting this section, FCT should be regarded as a state, was talking about administrative matter and not election matters. When it comes to elections, the constitution is crystal clear. You must score 25% in 24 states and the FCT. Tinubu did not certify the provisions of the constitution, and his certificate should be returned. In plain terms, to be declared presidential winner, a candidate must secure at least 1/4, 25% of vote casted in second third of the entire 36 states of Nigeria. That is in 24 states. Also, the candidate must also secure not less than 25% of the vote casted at the FCT. And I'm just going to let you guys also, in clearing this whole drama of APC and everything, I'm going to let you guys watch this video from the president of the NBA, former president of the NBA, talking about this 25% in FCT. Let's watch.
Well, you recently expressed doubt about the capacity, or maybe we use a milder word, the ability of our courts to deliver untainted justice, and hence the reference to the Ahmad Lawan case. Now, look also at the lawyers. They wait till the last day, the very last day before they file petitions. So, don't we have a problem of capacity here, and also integrity? What people can do, once upon a time in this country, election petitions used to take 3 years. Even the 180 days outer limit now is an improvement. And now you are saying, oh, you can do this thing in 7 days. Would that not subvert the objective of justice? The speed.
So long as you deliver a good decision, If you give a man an opportunity to say, you're saying that Mr. Tinubu should not be president on the basis that he didn't win this. Tell me why. Do you need 20 days to do that? You don't need 20 days. It's a legal question whether "and" in Section 134 is contiguous or not. It's very simple. A bench ruling can be given on that. I've done big arbitrations in the City of London and decided the point in 3 hours. So there's nothing that, you see, the problem is our judicial philosophy. I'm just looking at the Kenyan one. It says here, sustaining judiciary transformation. That's the Kenyan one. Sustaining judiciary transformation. How can this country, the so-called giant of Africa, run a judicial system that is 100 years old? That's the problem. The NJC is not doing anything to create a new... Yes?
You know, I get that point about best practice elsewhere, about gold standard and all of that. But this Section 134,
yes,
you have referred to it about twice now as one of the questions to be addressed. Now, you raised the issue in January when you wrote a letter to INEC asking INEC for a possible interpretation of Section 134. Well, I would like to know whether you got a reply. And then as a senior advocate of Nigeria, what's your own opinion, which you have not documented, about the interpretation of that Section 134, sub 2 in particular?
Well, I did a letter to INEC, and if they had answered me, maybe you wouldn't have been in this log jam. But I had an interview. They didn't reply, by the way. But I had the closest they came to reply was an interview I did on TVC with my good friend Festus Okoye, and he admitted that it was an issue that required to be resolved. And I was surprised that they did nothing. My own view is that Section 134 applied literally, because the rules of interpretation say if you read something and it's so clear to you, then you don't need to interpret it. The thing says you must win a quarter of the votes in 2/3 of 36 states. And so what do you want to say? The answer is obvious.
So the presidential candidate
does
not have to get 25% in FCT. Otherwise, it will amount to an absurdity. If he already has 25% in, say, about 28 states.
No, I didn't say that. I said
no, I want you to break it down.
25%.
I want you to break it down in a way that the
I've
ordinary
just broken it down.
No, let's apply
I've just broken it down. Ruben, I've broken it down. You want to put words in my mouth, which I won't accept. It's so simple. You get a quarter of the votes in 25%, in a quarter of the votes in 2/3 of 36 states. That is what the law says, which is 24. So that's one part of it. It goes on to say, and. What does that mean? And the FCT. So as far as I'm concerned, you must also win 25% in the FCT. But that's not for me to say, because I'll be judging what is before the tribunal. So we think the tribunal can answer this question quite easily in 1 hour. That's my point. Quite easily.
All right.
It's not a difficult question to resolve.
All right.